Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day it is for you. It's me, Wingish the Babe, Majeki Quay, Sweetgrass Water Medicine Woman, your friendly free medicine woman. Also Christianna and Christica Superstar. Oh, this beautiful divine being right here. Yeah, that's right. That's my self-expression of myself. Yeah, feeling better. Yeah, I had a shower, so I'm clean. Had to wear some new clothes. I'm like, thank goodness it ain't smell-o-vision. It's not too bad if you like the smell of onions. Right. I swing today. Swinging, but I'm inspired. Luminous spirit. I mean, I can't help it, right? It doesn't. Oh, I stay down and long. Oh, yeah, there's lots of brainstorming going through my head. What do I do? Every situation. Okay. Right? I'll be covered. If this happens, I can do this. If that happens, I do that. Blah, 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 blah. How can I do it this way? Let me work this out. What is in the highest benefit of all? What is that, right? So let's just jump in here. You know, I'd love to share more about what's going on. I can't. Got, you know. That's what happens when you're in legal proceedings. It ain't done. Wish they could be. All this other stuff's going to be dragged out. Don't even know about next year. And, you know, it's hard when you're not a fighter. The court is. It's fighting. I got nothing to prove. Yeah, right. That's the whole point of legal stuff. Proving things. Truth just is. Oh yeah, there was still like tears this morning, and like I said, but having the shower, helping to wash that away. I'm making it like maybe a little tipsy Tuesday. Who knows, right? I'm just having this one, but I use the rum from my tincture, which is an alcohol, because it helps draw the medicine out of the herb, right? So. It's a little darker out there. And turn on the light. Wow. That made a huge difference now, didn't it? There, I'll get into the sun. The sun's behind that tree. Usually I'm doing this a little bit earlier, and the sun's like this way, so it's coming in this way. Now it's kind of more like directly in front of me. Wow, so it just inspired luminous spirit. Look at that. Like, God, like, how could we humans time this any better to be, hello, right? Highlighting my saggy boobs. Whatever, happens. So it's life. It's my body. It's my body. And I love my body. Okay, we're just going to jump into it today. Look at that. We're already 3:30. 3:30 in. Okay. Let's call all of our direction. All of our energies back from the east, the place of illumination and clarity, place of fire, place of man. Calling back all of our energies from the south, the childhood, the emotions, the waters, place of innocence. And call back all of our energies to us from the west. That's the earth, the physical, the place of woman and introspection. And we call back all of our energies from the north. That's our wisdom years, the air, the mental. And we walk our red road from the south, childhood, up into the north. That's how we go. Whereas we're going, knowing is revealed to us, records are revealed to us, right? We learn about our family histories. Maybe, if we're curious about it, maybe we're not taught about that, right? Maybe we're not taught the real histories. So we don't know because it's being taught to us. But we also still have this innate knowing, your truth detectors, right? So as we walk that earth road, earth walk, the red road, south to north, up to the wisdom years, where we find that we are all an expression of great oneness divine. Whatever that is for you, however you call it, it doesn't matter. We just need to acknowledge it. Not because it needs us to acknowledge it. Whatever that is for you, we need to be grateful for what gets us through. Right? And are you being that fully whole expression, the way that Creator made you? Living up to that purpose that Creator made you to do? You know what that is. You're tapping in. Those records will be revealed to you by what you're passionate for. What you're drawn to. And the blue road of spirit is east to west as the sun that gives us the ability to respond. As we connect with our spirit, as we connect with that little inside as well, and we're switching up those things, spirit helps us to respond instead of reacting. East to west, blue road of spirit is always with us. That's the wisdom in that. We share that gratitude. We say thank you, and it brings us more. You know, show that gratitude. Above, below, and within. Like, I am so grateful. I share some crying videos. I do feel that. I pray, and pray. Please help. That's my most popular prayer. Please help. No. Right, and it works. Look it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it, and it's wonderful. There's somebody who's gonna reach out to you. I'm like, I need some help. I gotta reach out to this beautiful woman. God has set in my path. Okay, to talk to in the path. Well, you know what? And I wake up this morning, and there's a message from that person I was gonna reach out to. So your prayers, dreams, they do come true. You don't know how that's going to come out to you. So don't put on that plan. Because the spirit, right? That spirit already knows. And our human brains, right? We're limited in our human brains. So we limit on how that miracle can work through us and manifest in our lives, right? So you need to be open to that and appreciate it. Be grateful. Always grateful. No matter what's going on in your life, there's always something to be grateful for. Always. And if you're not finding it, then that's maybe you need to check yourself, right? Check up. Check in, check up. If you can't find anything to be grateful for, check in, check up. The air we breathe. You're living. Anyways, okay. Where shall we go? Let's pick that middle one, and then we'll do the balancing energies on the sides. Yep. Okay. Balancing to this today, that the reflections that we are. Are you being a reflection of that great spirit, of that love, that divine one that you are? Are you just reflecting back to man? Man, right? Are you reflecting back the beauty that you see? Are you projecting your pain? So then that's what you're seeing out in that world, is a reflection of the pain you're projecting. Are you projecting out that passion? Not projecting, reflecting. What are you reflecting on, right? Great smoke and mirrors. Can you see through? Is there some smoke and mirrors in that clay? We've been talking about that too, because there's a lot of that going on in this world. It's on smaller scales in our own lives and on the bigger scale. But what can we do? Can we do anything on the bigger scale? Not until we do it on that smaller scale, right? Not until we do it within. There's nothing we can do to change this world if we're not changing that within first, right? And change that reflection. That's the only power that we have, is to change the reflection that we're seeing in that mirror, right? To work on that, right? Who are you looking at when you look in the mirror? Every day. Every time you look in that mirror. Does that reflection change? Well, yeah, maybe he can do faces. Right? Still you. Still you that the Creator made. Whatever that is. But the power is in you. You can change what you're seeing in the world by changing where you're looking. It's as simple as that. You change your point of view. You change what's reflecting back at you. Even in the mirror, right? You can see certain reflections in the mirror, but if you go look in the mirror like this, it's like a whole new world. Same mirror. But a whole new world, just depending on what angle you're looking at in that mirror. So maybe you need to look around that reflection. Check it from a different angle. Maybe check it upside down. I don't know. Sitting in there. Oh, I learned that in school. Sitting, who are you, at 3 a.m. Ooh, this could be maybe a creepy time as well, but here's something. Said in school, Gord Rydell, the founder of Transformational Arts College, it was during one of his lectures, saying to try that out, to sit in front of the mirror with nothing on. When you don't have your clothes, it's just you. Coming in naked as the day he was born. Go sit in front of that mirror. Look at that reflection. Who are you? You know, who am I? Can you... I haven't quite tried that one yet. You know, I heard too many creepy stories. But when I was a kid. So I know that influences what I'm seeing. Anyways. But that is something. Who are you? It's that reflection on who you are. Can you look at yourself in the mirror? Can you look at all of you? Do you go right to criticizing? So you have that power to either build you up or knock you down, right? Because we're adults now. We're taking care of that little. Do we still continue to shame that little? Or are we helping to build that little up, right? We're helping to see a true reflection of who that little really is, right? Does that little deserve love? You know, just like every other little. There goes my doggy again. So we'll do the female when we'll reflect on that, what we're seeing. After I let my dog in. There she goes. Going in the house now. Should not be interrupted maybe for a little while. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Anyways. So that was the doggy. She's a female dog. So let's go for that female side. Reflecting. Thinking about those actions before we take them and what it is our power to do today. Always a little something each day to get us through, to get us closer. Passion to that peaceful earth, to the new world. Everyone is accepted. Everyone is seen for the beauty that they are. Appreciated and honored for their uniqueness, right? That's the intention. We all have to have that intention. If we're all intending to do that, we all intend to do that work, that begin within work that is so important to do. So what are you intending to do? We need to reflect on our intentions, right? Then we'll see if our actions are matching our intentions, right? That's up to us. We can work that. Are we intending to open up to that potential miracle? To allow that change to happen, for that process to work through us? Because in the void is everything that ever was, is, and will be, is all in the void. We're at, what is that, a precipice? Whatever that is, we're at this point in history. It needs us all. Everyone is essential here. Every single person. What is that intention you're putting out there? What are you adding into this void? What are you bringing into being? What are you allowing to work through you? What's your intention to do here? Do you intend in a peaceful world? Do you intend freeing yourself and freeing others too? Do you intentionally look for the beauty in others? Do you intentionally look for that which connects us all in each one of us? Everyone you look at? Do you intentionally look for the face of God, the reflection of the divine in every human you meet? Imagine if we all did that. Intentionally looked at the innocence of all us humans here. We're laughing at ourselves, thinking that we're the Almighty. But we're not the Almighty. Alright? Almighty. We're nothing without the Almighty. Whatever that is for you. I don't know. Oh yeah, my muscles is jigglies. That's okay. I'm gonna leave it that way. Oh, the body. Seizing up on me. Okay. Wow. Whoo. Okay. It's good. Okay. So that action, we're reflecting, and is our actions matching up our intentions? So, you know, what you're meaning to do and what you're doing, is that matching, right? Is that lining up? You know, we intend to help, but is what we're doing actually helping? Are we actually listening if we want to help? If that's, you know, that intention is to help, right? That intention is to let everything flow through you, but you don't sit still enough to do that, or whatever that is, right? You keep trying to control it. So what is that? You know, to be in power, but do you keep giving your power away? What is that? So our actions lining up with our intentions to help us find that power within us and be the reflection, the highest reflection that we can be of ourselves, of our great oneness divine. Action lining with the intention. Okay. Right? Are we sinking our roots down deep? That's the action to take. And here, what was that? I saw another 5 there, didn't I? 2, 3 was a 5. The intentions, right? The intentions equal, the action. The intentions equal the action. Where the roots, and then are we giving to our roots? Are we just taking? Or are we out there giving and being open to receive, right? Sharing in those roots. Look at those trees. And I've been talking about the trees and our little forest systems. Well, we're the standing people. We're people. We share, you know. The trees aren't trying to outshine each other. The trees ain't taking from one another. The trees ain't afraid there isn't enough to go around. You know, they turn over a new leaf every year, right? They teach us lessons in letting go because they release those leaves, and everything nourishes others. Those leaves nourish the forest, you know. There's apple trees, there's maple trees, pine trees. They're all different, but they all stand together. They all nurture each other. They all support each other, and all the plant lives underneath. And the system works together. So what are you doing? Are you giving? Because if we're not doing our best, how are we adding into that, right? What are we adding into that world? Or we just keep drawing from those roots and not giving anything back? What is that? Because that's the law, right? It's a give and receive. It works both ways. So, the crow and its spiritual laws, not the man laws. Man thinks we can make up all these laws and try and control things. We cannot control nature. We get the illusion thinking that we can, and doesn't nature come and say, no way, man. No way, man. You ain't controlling me. I let you think so, but really you not. Okay? So this is the laws. We need to ourselves to be governed and ruled by the spiritual laws, and all those in positions of power should be checking in and checking up to in the highest and best interest of all. Making sure all is getting enough. That's the job of that parent too, or in that leading position to lead the community, the peoples, to make sure everybody has all that they need. Right? Plenty to spare and share. Nobody's taking more than they need, right? Whoop, whoop. If we all lead in our own lives and we all respect those spiritual laws, then nobody's going to take more than what they need. Everybody's going to be sharing from a full cup. They're going to be filling, they're going to be doing their own work and not feeling they must take from somebody else to get their power back, right? Or to have their needs met. They don't need to take it. We can ask and we shall receive. Right? But there is that, be careful what you wish for, right? So we'll look at that. And I want to, I get them standing there nice and I'm all excited and then I want to move it. We got to bring it back a little further to put the other cards up, right? Okay, and then I'm putting the hearts upside down. There's my power. My intention was to put it in there. See, but if I didn't focus and look at the reflection. Oh, I know we can make anything like that. We're gonna leave it like that. Oh, I don't want it, but I want it. Oh, it's only a 5 anyway. The standing tree is only a 5. There's another number there. It's only a 5. What? 4, 5, 5, 6, 8. What is that? Okay, we got the box up here. That self-reflection. We're going in and looking, and we're doing that deep dive. We're not staying on the surface. We got to go do that deep dive and look at that stuff that we didn't want to look at. We got to bring that stuff out of the ship. And you know what? Sometimes what we've hidden in the shadows is those beautiful parts of ourselves. Those parts that do shine. But somebody said, no. I don't want you outshining me. So you've got to dim your light. I'm not going to amp up mine. That's too much work. So how about you dull? You dull down. Okay? Okay? No, I don't want to put on sunglasses. Okay? Just turn your light down, would you please? No. So look into those shadows, because those shadows, it's not about scary. It's not always scary stuff. Sometimes we've hidden our most beautiful parts in there because they were the parts that were rejected because somebody else was jealous of them or whatever, didn't like the reflection they seen. Maybe you were reflecting to them all that they thought that they weren't, right? They didn't realize they could build that up in themselves. They're only seeing it in you because that's in them too. But instead of bringing that out of themselves, they want to squash it in you. So look at that. What is that reflection? And sometimes we do that to others. So becoming aware, what is our intention here? Right? We want to squash others so that we can shine. Do we want to outshine others? Is that the intention? To be the best, to be better than everybody else? Or is that to be with everybody else, to support, to shine just like everybody else? So everybody is fully, wholly supported, have everything that they need. Do that deep dive for what is your intention, and is your actions lining up with that intentions? Are you taking action according to spiritual laws or to man-made laws? I mean, we got to have a balance of both, right? Definitely. We're living in the man's world, but it was made by God. So let's celebrate that. Celebrate the deep dives, getting fully, wholly connected to who you are, seeing your true divine purpose here. What is your reflection? Taking that time to spread that around, the powwow, that sharing, right? Rebirth was coming up. It's that time. Are you about to be reborn, fully, wholly into you, into that full divine reflection that you were made to be, sharing that passion that you have, right? That was a powwow. The powwow was the communities all coming together and sharing their bounties, sharing their harvests, right? The giveaway ceremonies are all there, sharing their talents, right? Doing their dances, right? The warrior dances, ceremonial dances. They became competition because that's the way they had to do it. But traditionally, it wasn't about competing in the best dancers. The dances were about honoring Great Spirit, or the spirit of the buffalo that they were hunting, or the spirit of the medicines that they were harvesting. All these dances, all those ceremonies, these are prayers. These were actively sharing that gratitude with that Great Spirit, actively showing appreciation. for the miracles of life, for the Spirit and everything, showing appreciation for the Spirit, everything, honoring everything the Creator has made. That's what these ceremonies were about. Deep dive, deep self-reflection. How do you do that in your life? How do you show that appreciation, right? What's that reflection you're putting out there? So are you intending to reflect that great Spirit? Are you intending to reflect how much power you have over others? Or that power from within to be yourself fully, holy, and true? Others can see it, and they can do it too. Right? Well, we get the choice. Shine or wine. Shine or wine time. We're going to dance. Right? The attainment that we've all come together and we're all dancing for joy. What is that for you? We're going to bring these together. 26:05. Not too bad. I take my time. Right? It's like God's time, not my time. That's what we own, right? Says it's okay. That's okay. That's the boss of me. My creator. All right, so great smoke and mirror, the reflections of the power we have within us all. So anything you see you admire in somebody, that's in you too. Anything you see that you don't like in somebody, that's telling you something about you too. So that's when we need to do those deep dives. When we see something, a reflection, whatever reaction we're getting from that, that's where our power lies, to see what is this reflection telling us? What is this reflecting back to us about ourselves? What is this reflection sharing with us? What is this lesson? Reflections. The Hanged Man, getting that different perspective, right? We're talking about maybe we need to look at it from a different angle. Look at yourself from a different angle. What is going on in your life? The vision quest fulfilled. Complete immersion. This is the Hanged Man in the traditional deck. Number 12 on there. But in the Hanged Man, I think it was Odin in the mythology, hung himself upside down from the tree. And then he was gifted the runes or something like that. I saw them in there. Anyways, it's about taking your time to see things from a different perspective, right? Having a look, okay? What is your intention? Because if your intention is lining up with your actions, you're going to see that reflected back to you out in the world. So practice that just today, right? We got to keep it to that smaller scale and not get ahead of ourselves. So it's taking that different vision, looking at that vision quest fulfilled, right? So you're seeing yourself throughout the world. This is how we learn about ourselves. This is what human beings help each other with too, right? Being reflections to each other. That's our power. So are you getting a different look at it? How is that reflection showing you if your actions are matching up with your intentions? Is that making sense? I'm getting all confused in my head here. Right, it's sinus mucosal disease. When you're crying, it gets so stuffy in there, and doesn't help when you already got overactive friggin' mucus making portals. I don't know, I'm swinging. All right, so we're looking at the actions lining up with your intentions. Are you seeing that? It will be reflected to you in the world. Whatever's coming at you, do that deep dive and see what is it that you're putting out there then. Intentions and that potential miracle. Well, see, that wants to come out there. It's that letting go. 5 of Bowls. Here we go. 5s again. 5s are about change in numerology. It's that letting go, releasing. And now it's time to let the woman take the lead. Huh? Maybe that woman energy, that playful energy, returning to that innocence, that nurturing part in us. Right? We've been doing this acting and pushing and pushing and pushing for more. But now it's that time to let go and release. Relax and receive. Instead of pushing for progress, pushing for more, right? is letting go, knowing, right? And releasing. See, this is the couple. He's not worried. It's like, I'm here when you come back. I have a full bowl already. I don't need you to be here to keep my bowl full. My bowl is full, and I'll still be here sharing it with you after. Go do what you need to do if you need to fill that bowl too, right? Whatever that is, right? Or the two energies of yourself. Do you leave a part of yourself behind? Do we need to go collect that, right? Leaving behind all those beliefs that weren't us. Right? Letting go of the locks on those doors that locked up our passions. I don't know. Here I'm trying to be all poetic and stuff. Whatever. Right? Get out of your own way. Let go of trying to be poetic, right? The intention is just to get the message to you, whatever it is for you. I don't have an agenda here. Just to share. Share my love. Share an example of working through emotions and how you can feel your emotions and you don't have to live there. How you can feel them fully and they'll work through. I mean, still stuff up in the air. Yeah, but what can I do? Am I going to cry all day? No, I can't. I got to keep going. That's my spirit. I got to let go of trying to find those answers, right? Because I don't know what's going to happen. This is where we are. Right? All of us here. We need to let go of, okay, we got to control. Let go, release. We can't control anything. We can put our intentions in there and then act on the actions and follow those as we're guided to by our source. By our source. Maybe these man-made laws need to change because they support not really the innocent. No, these man-made laws. Very confusing. They're not clear cut because it's about controlling. It's not really about the justice then, is it? Right? Because who gets the justice? And is it justice? Right? The one with the most money, the one that can buy the greatest lawyer. So is that really fair? Is that getting down to the truth? Man's law is not about truth. It's about who can put on the prettiest case. Right? Who can make the nice flashiest show and make people go, yeah. Like, I don't know if it's true, but I just like the way you said that. Yes, I do. You know? Whatever. I don't know. So let's look at that. Okay. What is that? Our roots and our giving with the laws, according to the laws of a spirit, not the laws of man. What's that action we're taking to line up with that intention? What's that action? Ow. Action that lines up with our intention. Right there. Oh, there's 3 of them that came out there with that. 4 of them. Oh my goodness. Jeez. The action, offering of love. Are you offering your love from a full cup, right? We get it received from spirit. We give thanks and we can offering that out. So that's your action today, to offer your cup of love. And you're letting go that, oh man, if I give this away, then I'm not going to have any. If I give this, I'm going to have less. No, you get more. It multiplies. The more you give, the more you receive. Right? Yeah, that's how it goes. So we're offering that love. That's that action, because then we're offering it from our bounty, not from a lack. We're not giving it because, oh, I want you to give back to me and because I want you to need me. I want you to feel like, oh, you wouldn't be able to live without me. No. We're giving from a full cup, from our bounty. Right? The Empress, and number 3, expression, fertility, bountiful Mother Earth, because we know we're constantly filled. We can keep giving because there's always something there to be received. Spirit is limitless. Bodies are not. Mother Earth is limitless. There's the bounty. So we give from that full cup. This is that action. We lure through the opposition, right? Like we have everything that we need. Right? Because right now, okay, so we have to be we've been working from that scarcity. Living in fear, living in fear. Let's face the fear and do it anyways. And draw that out. We don't need to chase after anything. We be open to receive. We give and we're open to receiving. We don't have to chase it. We don't have to go take it back. We sit back. We know that it's there already. And the grandmothers, the moon, intuition, infinity within. We know. That's the wisdom in that. Everything that we give returns to us. It's true. So we have that full cup. Do you give from a full cup? Do you give like you're limitless? But again, we need to be filled. Do you give without filling yourself up? Do you then feel resentful for all that you've given? Or are you giving from your bounty? Right? In touch that, this will be given to me. You don't need to be afraid. What is that? That's an action today. Take that. Should I shuffle them all back in? No, we got to leave those out. Yeah, we're leaving those out. We're going to try and push this back gently. See if I can bring this back far enough to get you to put these ones up there too. Don't fall. Thank you. Yeah, but so we're going to put this up here. This offering of love is up here because that's the action. We're letting go. We're offering that love. Offer your love. Put it all out there, my friends. Right? And are you offering because you want it back? No. Love. Love without an agenda. Love so it frees others, not restricts them. If you really love someone, you don't restrict them. You free them. They feel safe to be who they are, fully, holy, and true, reflecting back the best parts of each other. Right? I'm reflecting the beauty I see in you, and you reflect the beauty I see in me, and we're just like, wow! Right? But sometimes we're going to be whining. Well, that's okay. That's part of it too. We need to do that dive, look within. Okay, what is this telling us? Even those down days tell us something. We need it all. That's the spiritual kinship. We're celebrating. We come into that whole because when we're whole in ourselves, then we've got it to share with others. And we can spread that around. But those ceremonies, we come and we celebrate those ceremonies, giving thanks to that spirit, that creator. Remember, that's what those ceremonies were all about. We share our passion. We share from that full cup. And that's what the powwows are all about. We come together and the giveaway, the 5 of stones. This is the changes. Eh? We need a world full of giving people instead of a world full of taking people. Right? Right? Yes, we do. Because if everybody's giving from their full cups, nobody's going to feel empty. Nobody's going to feel like they need to take it from somebody else. Hey, maybe there still will be some, like, hello. But those could be just the reminders, right? That are we doing that ourselves? Then that's the reminders to check in with ourselves too, right? If we're going to be pointing our fingers at somebody else, check in, check up. What is that saying about ourselves? Have we given our power away because somebody's upset us? We've given our power away for them to control what our emotions are? What is that? What is that for you? What is it all saying to you? Check with your source, okay? It's not just what we want to hear. What does it all say to you? Well, that's a powerful reading today. Right? Because the power's within you. We're here to change the world. Wow. It is a new time, people. It's time to let go of those old ways. Let go of man thinking that they have all the control. Let go of thinking that we can stop death. It's not gonna happen, people. It's part of life. It's part of those life cycles. So let's release those fears. Let's give away all that's holding us back from being fully holy ourselves. Let's give away all that's keeping us from this peaceful world. Let's offer our love. Let's offer our love to each other. Let's give from our bounties. Right? Get in touch with your passion and your purpose. Gifts are meant to be shared. So share. Share that loving light of that divine and the way it comes through you. You can't. There. Right. Biggest heart hugs ever. Oh, goodness. Thank you for being you and shining your light through in everything you do. This world needs you. So put it all out there, my friends. Offer your love today. Love you.